Hey YouTube, I'm here at the Waterwheel Falls Trail. I have no idea how long it is. Didn't look it up. I'm not too worried about it. Here we go. Yep, that is a water wheel. There's a little lizard. So here's the sign. $10 per vehicle. Self-pay. And there is a map. I am here. I am going there. Oh, they even mark where you get cell phone service. That's fun. There's some clouds, so I'm going to be a little careful in the creek, but we'll see. I have a new camera clip that I'm trying for the first time. We'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know. Here we go. The trail starts right next to the creek, and I think the whole thing goes alongside the creek. There's a picnic area right here by the parking lot. And here it is, the famous water wheel for which this place is named. Yep, that is a water wheel. I guess I can go home now. I've seen it. So this trail is quite a good amount of rock scrambling. So far it's been mostly like this. So between those trees, that's where the trail is. But it is going down, so it may flatten out. So, if you love to climb over rocks, this is a great trail. You may not be able to hear me because of the wind, but this place is just beautiful. Look at that. Yeah. So, it's not a long hike, but it is totally worth it. If you're okay with rock scrambling, it's great. And even if you're not, just be careful and you'll do fine. The cool thing about this trail is that it follows the creek the whole way. There's a number of different places where you can swim. So if you get tired, just stop there. Make that your hike. So there's some anchors in the rock up here. One there and one over there. It looks like people rappel down into this little island. I'm seeing these deposits of green rock everywhere. And I'm not sure what they are, but they're very pretty. You can see it pretty clearly there in the cliff. There's that green stripe. And then that big rock down there is green too. So if you know what the green rocks are, leave it in the comments. I would be interested to know. I love all these bumpy rocks. There's some places where a hole is drilled by the water. Anyway, just beautiful country up here. Oh, I see a little crawdad down there. So this creek has fish and it also has crawdads. You can see both of them down there. That's a little baby crawdad. And some little baby fish too. I believe most of the fish are rainbow trout, but there have been known to be Gila trout and I don't know, other kinds of fish. Anyway, crawdads are an invasive species around here, but they are a lot of fun to catch and to eat. So if you ever come up around here, just get yourself a string and some bacon, throw it in the water. You'll catch a ton of crawdads, and you'll be helping the environment at the same time. There's a number of these little creek crossings on the trail, so if you have good water shoes, bring them. But I've just been wearing my boots and I haven't got them wet yet, so you don't have to get your feet wet on this hike. So this is the first hike that I've used this camera clip on. It is the PGY Tech. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. I use the Peak Design ones, but I have a special base plate that has a QD mount on it, which is the kind of sling I use for my cameras. Anyway, they didn't make a plate with one of those that worked with the Peak Designs camera clip, so I went with this one, and I had to modify the inside of my clip a little bit. It's not very clean, but it works. I'm taking a lot more pictures than I usually would. I can take it off with one hand after a little bit of practice. It's got a little button there. So far for me, it has been super solid. Even with my makeshift ghetto plate, it still works. Okay, I'm gonna keep hiking. The further up the trail you go, the cleaner the water gets. At the bottom it's like a terrible muddy brown, but at the top it's a nice limestoney blue. Ew, this is a nice area. I'm not sure what is that way. Probably shouldn't go that way. There's a trail here, goes away from the creek, and a kind of trail this way. Let's stick by the creek. Don't want to get lost today. You have to be kind of careful on these kind of hikes because all this wood was washed here by a flash flood. And on a cloudy day like today, that could come without warning, even if it's not raining. There's a little lizard. Hello, lizard boy. Here is the main swimming hole. Don't be fooled by all the people stopped halfway down the trail. This is the real swimming hole. Well, I'm gonna go jump in now. Okay, I'm back at the parking lot. Overall, pretty tame hike. If you are good at rock scrambling. If you're not, it could be a little difficult. But by the end, you'll be good at it. There's some blackberry bushes over here. I don't think they're quite ripe yet, but I'm gonna look. Yep, I see no blackberries. There is some poison ivy. Yum.